So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That's a modern defender's instinct from...
In with a header! Decent enough try. Well, they've got it again. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
Just the goalkeeper. Now the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That is good alertness. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Xavi Alonso. Hernandez. And he's straight offside. Upamecano. Hernandez. Pedri. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Mohamed Salah. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that is a little undercooked. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Koundé. Pedri. Indonesia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Goes down, but nothing given. Mohamed Salah, one of these standout performers at this moment in time. Hernandez, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. And it's Salah. Mbappe, and he's searching through. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Well, it had to be. That is ended up in no man's land. And he skips past his man. Swept in.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Some resolute defending there. Mohamed Salah. And Koundé. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xavi Alonso. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Neymar. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He has found a way through. So much. And the shot! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
To be heavy after the final whistle
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Indonesia get the ball rolling in the second half.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, important interception. Oh, super ball. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Neymar. Salah. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Koundé. Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, good ball. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hernandez.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pedri, looking for options for movement.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Koundé makes the interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Koundé, Mohamed Salah. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's had it taken off him.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. Back into the middle. Hernandez deals with that comfortably.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Indonesia presented with a golden opportunity here
On the field. Number 7.
to further improve their position of comfort.
Number 22. Coming on the field.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Hernandez has got himself a free kick. Pedri, Koundé, Neymar. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now this could be a chance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Hernandez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Indonesia got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. That's a nicely measured pass. He's had a hit! He scores! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has...
And the shot! So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe, he's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Mohamed Salah. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mohamed Salah. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foden. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe. Nouri. He's found a way through. Pedri. He's picked his way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. And the flag has stayed down. And he's gone backward here. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Over to the left. Vardiol. He's through here. Dida attempts a clearance. Has a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Koundé. Xabi Alonso. It's Pedri. And it's Neymar. And Koundé. And it's Neymar. Xabi Alonso. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That looks a cracking ball. Dida will lay claim to that. Upamecano. Xabi Alonso. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now that's well seen too. It's a throw-in. Koundé. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the pass is intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. And Konate. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Pedri. Xabi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. And that's a good ball. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Xabi Alonso ready to try one. Alonso!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Mohamed Salah, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pedri. Xabi Alonso. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like...
Great hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
There will be 1 minute
Keeper's ball. Upamecano. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break,
And now,
and the game
I'd just like
remains
to read out our
goals.
fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays
To look back on the
today.
first 45 minutes.
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread it left. João Neves. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Nouri. And Guardiol. And he's forced to go back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Koundé. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And it's Salah. Xabi Alonso. Mohamed Salah. Oh, nice touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
He can get that clear. Indonesia finding their passes. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Alonso. And here's Xabi Alonso, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Xabi Alonso with the short one. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Shot at goal! Oh, another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
They've played it short. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koundé. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Çalhanoğlu. Alexander-Arnold. Good pressure, determined, intense. Now it's Foden. Real chance here. Great chance! Pedri. Mohamed Salah. Here's the name on everyone's lips just now. Spread neatly.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Junior. Number 21, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 4.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's
Number
managed to
2,
get free.
Tchouaméni.
Opts to play it back. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Sané. Pedri.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It could be in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Nicely intercepted. Back into the middle. Tchouaméni. Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Now the finish!
Substitution on the field, number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 17, Schneider.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And it's been taken short. Well, that's an excellent interception. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's got the shot away!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Valverde has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Hernandez. Here's Tchouaméni. Isak is the guilty party there. Upamecano. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. And Torres! And that is wildly off target. Xavi Alonso. Pedri. Upamecano. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. De Ligt. For Valverde. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Perez. Perez tries looking up for options on the left.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
Shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne moves short. Big header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
No, that was never going to make it. Hakimi. Neymar. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ljungberg.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde is charging up on the overlap, and that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this.
Can he put it away? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. Hakimi. Moved on forwards. Forwards and with intent. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. 15 minutes till half-time. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Koundé. It's Pedri. And it's Perez. Now it's Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Koundé wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bernardo Silva cuts it out. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Perez. Now that looks a decent ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Xavi Alonso. Pedri. And Neymar.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that.
Might want to be careful there.
Hernandez.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
2 added minutes has
Pedri.
been indicated.
Mbappe. He could be in here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Valverde cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Watch the screen for train departure
Any
times
strong
from
opinions
all
on the first
major
half?
stations.
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Perez. De Bruyne! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Indonesia. And a shot! Indonesia still this single goal behind. Valverde. Perez. And Hakimi. Valverde. Ljungberg. Keeper's ball.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Ljungberg. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Gives it back. Oh, here's a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Pedri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Tchouaméni.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. The message is clear, none shall pass. Neymar.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. It's Pedri. And it's Neymar. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution.
Pedri concedes a free kick for that. Ljungberg. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tchouaméni. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Mohamed Salah, one of the standout performers at this moment in time. Ljungberg. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Substitution on the field. Number
3 coming up.
Neymar. Number 10, De Bruyne. Number 9, Perez. Number 20, Fernando Torres.
Hernandez getting this one clear.
6, Beckham. Number 13, Pedri.
Schneider.
Number 23, Mbappe.
Pedri.
Number 17,
And the number on the board is 3.
Haaland. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri. Here's Tchouaméni. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Today, please take some time out to give
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And we have our very first corner. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Xavi Alonso. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Neymar. DiMarco. Vinicius Junior. That's beautifully weighted. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Xavi Alonso. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Grealish. And he's on a charge. Always onto this. Ah, he's given it away. Grealish! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Xavi Alonso. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's Pedri. Neymar. And that, can he finish? Goal!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Fiddles it through. Has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Koundé. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hernandez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? DiMarco did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Xavi Alonso.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Grealish. Grealish with the cross. That was always going to be the keepers. Xavi Alonso. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Up he goes! Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Beckham with the short one.
There will be one of the time.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Alexander-Arnold certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Koundé. Now Hernandez. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides,
And a
but at
quick
half-time,
reminder today
it
to
is
please
1-0.
take all bitter bins located
There's plenty
by
of
the
positives to
entrance
take
gates.
despite
Thank
the
you
lead
very
being
much
so
for your
small, Peter.
cooperation.
I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Iniesta. And it's Beckham. Kane. For Iniesta. And that has been slung wide. Grealish going full tilt down the left. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. It's Iniesta! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Iniesta really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. There's the hit! He has done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Oh, that was expansive and incisive.
Climbs up big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham standing over it. Terrific header! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Match was 71,550.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Out of play for a goal kick. Koundé. Neymar. Neymar, this is promising. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Grealish. That's a good run down the left. Played into space out wide, and he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He won't be happy with that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Tchouaméni, more and more pressure on the ball here. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Here's Tchouaméni. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Grealish. And he was alert to it. Chance to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Well read, nice interception. Iniesta. Over to the left. Grealish. Can he put it away? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
Bayer Leverkusen get their fourth corner. Tries a header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. He's got away. Sané. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Nice ball, and he's in here. He's beaten the last man. Leading by 2, and the finishing line. Decent hit! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Kane. They're urging him to shoot. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri. Oh, great ball. Grealish. Great hit!
4 added minutes has been
Pedri.
indicated.
Schneider. Mohamed Salah. Indonesia finding their passes. Time added on 4 minutes. He's found a way through, and he's running through. DiMarco with a fine tackle. Beckham. And that's that. Indonesia pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Now, we would like to ask you all
Mbappe
to kindly
collecting
stay
the
seated
match
during
ball,
the match.
and it
Thank you
is
for your
his.
cooperation.
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe, and he's hit one! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester United with this to level it up. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Xavi Alonso, Indonesia finding their passes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mohamed Salah actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Xavi Alonso, Mbappe. So just a one early goal. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hernandez, Xavi Alonso. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. And he'll shoot here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short. He's had a shot! Now the finish! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good...
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Xavi Alonso. He's picked his way through. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Salah! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What do you think now about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Manchester United take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Davis. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Koundé. Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Neymar. Pedri. Salah. It's Pedri. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe. Lewandowski. Now it's Messi. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Xavi Alonso. Played back in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Great challenge, time to perfection. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Pedri. Hernandez. Now Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri. Now Hernandez. Neymar. Hernandez. Alonso. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And that could set him on his way. And he's running through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. He is Lewandowski! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's well spotted. Mohamed Salah. Pinches it off him. Hernandez. And Koundé. Now Hernandez. Pedri. Upamecano. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 4, Sane. Number 17, Schneider.
Messi. Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Messi put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hernandez. Half an hour gone in the second half. More and more pressure on the ball here. Pedri. And it's Schneider. And it's Xabi Alonso. And Koundé.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Lewandowski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Upamecano makes the interception. And they're back on the ball again. Mazraoui calmly anticipates. Indonesia are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And he's gone backward here. Schneider touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Alonso. He's found a way past. Mohamed Salah does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation. And that's it. Indonesia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick reminder today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And that's where we have to end it from me. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Pedri. Oh, super ball.
There's the hit! Just off target. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez tries a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
He's played him through. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Another pass just keeps it ticking. And the shot! It's there! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
The goal scorer. After
Liverpool
13
are
minutes
already
is
chasing the game. They
number
didn't envisage that.
22, Kylian Mbappe.
Neymar. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chance! Nunez concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Upamecano. Indonesia are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Nunez. Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Koundé. And it's Xavi Alonso. Upamecano. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So nearly the perfect ball.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And here's Nunez.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Neymar touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's out of play for a goal kick. Jordi Alba. Now it's Dani Olmo. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. Neymar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's lost his... And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And there's green grass ahead of him. chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Darwin. He's looking to set free a runner. He's got away. Shot a goal! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter,
There
when
will
you've
be
got
1
two
minute
strong
added
teams
time.
of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Stood up well to him there. And that is a little undercooked. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. No way through, so back it comes. Great hit! Wilshere with the clearance. And it's lofted through here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Great chance! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
There's the shot! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And again, the keeper stands strong. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Indonesia really could have done without this. Dida will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now there, can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution in progress.
Pedri, and here's Neymar. Pedri. Mbappe. Now the finish! Ruben Diaz with the clearance. And here's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Just about up to 75 minutes. Koundé. Pedri. And he's had it nicked away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Sane ready to try one. Sane! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And it's Sneijder. Now this could be a chance. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Indonesia have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Indonesia are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Koundé, Mohamed Salah chasing after it. That has been cut short.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, this is a great big chance! They've done it! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Number 8, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 15.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mohamed Salah. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Oh, great chance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Schneider. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mbappe! Chance again. No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And he's straight offside. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around.
Hello,
The stage
everybody,
most
please
certainly
join me in
his.
wishing a happy wedding anniversary
Your
for one of our
reflections then,
fan club
Jim.
members.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it
everybody,
is the
and
week's
welcome
most
to today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Mbappe! He's got a side of goal! Now the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Foden is offering a wry smile there.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Foden. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. João Neves cuts out the pass. And here's Messi. Pedri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Mbappe. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mbappe. Iniesta.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that's been intercepted. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Spread neatly. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé. That looks a cracking ball. Lovely bit of skill. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Koundé. Xavi Alonso. Koundé. Ajax applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what a... And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Foden. Xavi Alonso gets a foot in here, and it's Iniesta. Kane. It's Kane! It's a goal kick. Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. He's through here. That is lovely. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Koundé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Iniesta. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vinicius Junior has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Foden. Neymar. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
João Neves. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Hernandez. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Neymar. Now it's Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending. Messi! Lacking in accuracy. Hernandez. Xabi Alonso.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pedri. Xabi Alonso. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Good chance! Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And it's Salah. Pedri. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, played right into his path.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ajax have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And it's lofted through here. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi has found the net here, of course. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. He could be in here. Oh, super. He's had a shot. Oh, taken with style. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
After 72
Look, there just wasn't much of a
minutes,
gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vinicius Junior.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Pedri. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano. Hernandez. And it's Sneijder. And Upamecano. Hernandez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Foden is in a really good position out wide.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Sneijder. And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. Into the last 5 minutes. Mbappe. Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. That's beautifully weighted. Hernandez. And Upamecano. And it's Sneijder.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Driving. It's Iniesta! And he nearly went all the way.
Iniesta just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Koundé. Salah. Pedri. And he skips past his man, Mohamed Salah. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Please be reminded that drinking is only
Your
allowed
reflections
in the
then,
areas
Jim?
shown on
Well,
this map.
Peter,
Thank
I
you very
really
much for
couldn't
your
see what
cooperation.
this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So it's down to business here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Final ball not quite right. His teammates are irritated at that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Mbappe.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have been around forever. He's so versatile, and I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows how to defend. That's his priority, and he sticks to that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Navas. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pedri. Oh, delightful ball. And he's taking no chances there. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rafael Leao. He's got away. Xavi Alonso. It's Pedri. Koundé. Hernandez cuts out the pass. And it's Ruben Neves. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Vinicius Junior. Quality ball. He's got the shot away! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played back. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's come through and he's had a quick look. Oh, great header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Now it's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. Bayern Munich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does them.
Mbappe. Shooting chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Hernandez. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And again! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's in space and looking for options. And it's Müller. Müller. Vinicius Junior. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Alaba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goretzka, now it's Rafael Leao, succumbs to the pressure. And that could set him on his way. Messi. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Dida deals with it effortlessly. Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. And Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. Hernandez. And Upamecano. Rafael Leao has cut it out. Great chance! It's in!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Navas. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
The attendance for this match was
Your
71,550.
impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Goretzka. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Müller. Rafael Leao. Real chance! And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Number 21.
And he's done it again! He's got his second!
Number 2.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That's a shade optimistic. Hernandez. Mbappe! Mbappe! Dispatched clinically! Back to within one! Interesting! Terrible error, duly punished. Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Ruben Neves. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe. Pedri.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Koundé. Chouameni. And Upamecano. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Pedri. Shot could be on. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Vinicius Junior. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 4, Sane. Number 17, Schneider.
Pedri. Chouameni. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. Bayern Munich.
That could spell trouble. Now it's Messi. Rafael Leao. Koundé stands tall and stands strong. Chouameni. Neuer. Stood up well to him there. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Added time.
Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Upamecano. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Dani Olmo. There's the hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayern Munich have their third corner. Sane plays it short.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we're done. Indonesia were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Indonesia never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough on so many levels.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Indonesia brace themselves. They are in desperate trouble,
everybody,
and despite all the brave faces and the united front, it doesn't take too much to see that they are a team very much on the edge. Can the next 90 minutes earn them a stay of execution? Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Indonesia cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Neymar, passes coming off in quick succession here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played in deep.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
In once more. Oh, he had to make that. Has a goal! Goal! Manchester United! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Minutes is number 9.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Messi. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Messi's cross. Nice ball, and he tries a shot! Oh, that was brilliantly defended.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rice plays it short. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hernandez. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Rice. He's got a side of goal. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
It's their second corner of the game. Rice goes short. Now it's Rice. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Mbappe. Approaching the half-hour mark. And Neymar. And it's Dyer. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi Alonso. Havertz puts his foot on the gas. Xavi Alonso couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Messi. He's in space and looking for options. That could spell... It's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Hits one! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Terrible error, duly punished. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's being shifted off it. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Always onto this. Oh, that's a fine interception. That is... It shapes to shoot! Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi. Bastoni. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mohamed Salah.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koundé. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Pedri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. For Rice. Upamecano. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. And we hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. He's through here. Neymar. Indonesia finding their passes. That's good play. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alonso. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Mohamed Salah, brilliantly cut out.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he's cut it out. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival, Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoisted in.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Xavi Alonso.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Opts for safety. Hernandez.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
550.
Rice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Neymar. And it's Dyer. Çalhanoğlu. Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. It carries far too far and out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 50.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence. as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important interception. Xavi Alonso. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pedri. Mbappe goes back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
It's Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup, and he's got the beating of his man. Stood up well to him there.
Indonesia appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Xavi Alonso. Hernandez. Xavi Alonso. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot.
Number 19, Mohamed Salah.
Alonso.
Coming on the field. Number
Indonesia
17.
are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Back into the middle. Threads one in. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. He gets big. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Rice with the short one. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. And it's San. He's having a hit! Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. And no, that was never going to make it. Schneider. Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Schneider. And now the breakaway. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's gone for goal! And that has put paid to that. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Indonesia found it all too much in the end. They came into the day with one mission. It's a mission they could not fulfill. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I felt this was inevitable. You don't get to this point unless you are poor consistently, and so it's proven. They were never in a good place from a confidence perspective, and I didn't really fancy their chances at any stage.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.